Good evening, Jeunesse family and guests. Wow, we see a lot of people here with us tonight, and thank you all so much for joining us. I'm hoping this large audience is because you're all excited to hear from us and not just because you're stuck at home with nothing else to do right now. Nonetheless, we're glad you're here, and Klaus and I are happy to be back with you. It's been several weeks since we've been together, and a lot has happened in that time. As everyone knows, we're in a global pandemic with the coronavirus affecting people all over the world, and we hope you're all safe and healthy and have what you need to get through this. For many people, working from home and getting together virtually like this is a big adjustment, especially if they're used to commuting to work each day and having meetings in a conference room. But for people like me and my friends who've made their livings in network marketing, working from home and communicating with people virtually in a Zoom meeting is nothing new, and it's one of the things I like best about this industry. Anyway, we have a lot to cover, so let's jump right in and start with some updates on what Klaus and I have been doing since many of you last saw us in our previous program. I'll start by setting the record straight and exposing some of the fake news that's been circulating since we resigned from our prior company last month. First, our decision to leave and join Jeunesse was not because we were bought away or because a big team was put underneath us over here. We decided we needed to leave our last program independently of the decision we made later to say yes to Jeunesse. And it had nothing to do with the free, non-commissionable digital business card we offered, and we didn't get lured away into the next shiny new program in the industry. The fact is, we made our decision to leave very thoughtfully, and once we did, we began a search for the best program out there where we could continue helping people while making a serious income we could be proud of. As I've said many times, this industry can be a great place for hard workers to make a lot of money and work when and how they like. But when you keep working harder and harder, but you don't actually make the kind of money you want, you have to consider making a new decision. And that's exactly what we did. We consulted with industry experts and evaluated several companies looking for a professional organization that could actually deliver the dream of providing great products that improve people's lives while also richly rewarding associates for getting results, which led us to Jeunesse. And it's no surprise that a lot of our friends and associates from our last program who felt the very same way also made the decision to say yes to Jeunesse like we did. Now, I'd like to give you a little bit more information about Jeunesse so you can see the totally unique opportunity we have with this 10-year-old award-winning billion-dollar company. For that, I've invited a special guest to join us here tonight who you'll meet in just a moment. Our originally scheduled co-presenter was not able to make this meeting with us tonight due to an important personal commitment. But we're so fortunate to have Patti McCracken with us, who's very well liked and respected throughout Jeunesse. Before I bring him up on screen, I'd like to tell you a little bit about him. Patti lives in Denver, Colorado. He entered the network marketing arena in his early 20s, and he's built a few very successful organizations so far in his career. He seems like the kind of guy who was just made for this industry, a hardworking, self-starter who doesn't need the structure of a typical company to direct him and show him what he needs to do and how he's supposed to do it. He's a smart, personable, and very likable gentleman, so it's no surprise to me that he's only been with Jeunesse a few months and has already qualified as a Sapphire Elite, making a great income that continues to grow. Oh, and on that note, he's not a bragger, so he won't be boasting about the kind of money he makes, but you can find that out if you want to know, because Jeunesse publishes the actual average earnings of their different ranks right on their website. So if you want to know what the typical Sapphire Elite makes, you can check that out for yourself, along with every other rank in the company, which gives you a realistic idea of what people really make here. I can't tell you how refreshing it is to represent a company that can be proud of what they actually pay their field force, which is just one of the reasons we said yes to Jeunesse. Patti's an early adopter of our affiliate program, and he's as excited as I am to bring this perfect and timely solution to North America. He and other network marketing pros like Klaus and me are confident that this simple pay plan and marketing model will tap the huge potential of the US and Canadian markets. He's also a great presenter and trainer, and everyone on our team loves his down-to-earth style. So with all that said, I'd like to bring him up on camera so you can hear what he has to say about this incredible opportunity. Patti, thanks so much for being with us.
Janet, I'm excited to be here with you all, and it's been an honor to work with you, Klaus, and the organization so far. So excited to be on with you tonight.
Oh, this is going to be great. Let me start by giving a little background for our audience about why Klaus and I said yes to Jeunesse, Patti. We had multiple and lengthy conversations where we asked the leadership at Jeunesse to prove to us that this was a fantastic program that could be truly rewarding for us and our many friends and associates we worked with during our careers. And we actually made a wish list of what we were looking for, and I'd like to share with our viewers what that list included and spend just a few minutes talking about each of those if we could. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. First, we wanted to be involved with a professional organization and one that had an obvious standard of excellence that we could be proud of. So, Patti, tell us a little bit about how Jeunesse really sets the bar in those areas.
Well, just first of all, thank you so much for that kind introduction. I've never had such a warm introduction in my life. But, in my experience, being in this industry for as long as I've been in, I've gotten to experience a lot of different things. And, it's all experiences allow you to win, and some experiences allow you to learn. And when coming to Jeunesse and just seeing what Jeunesse really has in place, there's so many things that we could talk about. I mean, I could spend 10 to 15 minutes answering this question, but it really comes down to, it has something really for everyone. So whether it is the breakthrough products that you really can't find anywhere else, to the leadership in place, to the ability to not just build in your backyard or the US Canadian marketplace, but also in 140 other countries around the world, we have an infrastructure in place that allows the average person to go out there and bring on a customer to tens of thousands of customers. And that is because of the diverse product line, to the leadership, to really, again, the infrastructure that we have. There's a lot of things that set Jeunesse apart. But in today's world now, 10 years in with their build, being able to accomplish not just, hitting $1 billion once, but being the fastest company ever to get to $1 billion. And then since then, repeating that year after year, now 5 years in a row, you can't have that kind of success globally without proven leadership, a proven infrastructure and proven products. So, just to keep, time into wraps, we have really something for everyone. We have the products for everyone. We have a compensation plan that allows people to win just with customer acquisition, and that is the name of the game. So, from, again, the company's success to the field's success to just the top positions in the company. I've never been in a company that has, over 260 top positions. That says a lot about where we are and what we have.
That's amazing, Patti. And speak to us, if you would. I know Klaus and I were incredibly impressed by the awards that have been given to Jeunesse. Can you speak to that for just a minute?
Yes, I mean, it's always nice to hear awards outside of your industry. And so we've gotten so many different awards on our marketing, our branding, our product design, our packaging. When you start really peeling back the onion on Jeunesse, you're going to find that our products aren't, white labeled. They're not found, or they're exclusive to us. Meaning that we designed many of these products. We own many of these products, and you're not going to find them on another shelf, another kiosk, or another company's website. We have that in place. And so I say that just because when it comes to what we have, when it comes to where we're going, we have something that really, again, allows people to win big.
Another thing that I really appreciate about this, and I'm going there in my mind's eye, is how charitable this company is, and the giving spirit of Jeunesse, and their policy to give first and invest in their field force first. So can you touch on real quickly, Patti, the fly-in events that make every person feel like a king or queen coming onto their grounds with all things possible. And then a little bit about some of the places they donate and their Jeunesse kids maybe.
Sure. Yeah. And just looking at kind of, I think it's always, you can always find out about a company. I think you can always find out about, the leadership, the founders, the people in place by who they give to,
Right.
who they serve. And not only do they serve, other entities, we just gave $500,000 to the World Health Organization, who, we're all hearing about right now. They've given a lot of money to Jeunesse Kids, which helps kids in schools and infrastructures really all around the world, from Haiti to Africa to you name it. But when it comes to our fly-ins, when it comes to pouring back, I was always taught by my mentors that the best investment that you can make is pouring back into your leadership, pouring back into people. And so Jeunesse is one of the first companies that I've heard of, that I've been a part of, that I've been fortunate enough to build, where they do not make you prove what you've accomplished already in your career. If you have a desire for more, if you're willing to work, if you're coachable, if you have a network and you're just out there hungry, Jeunesse has the opportunity to fly you into southern Florida, Central Florida, to really see the infrastructure. Our home office in Lake Mary, Florida is very, very impressive. And although we, are not able to fly down there right now with what's happening, what we have in place, from our phone apps, to the infrastructure, to the live events. Jeunesse translates into 30 different languages. I've never been a part of a company that has that kind of marketing, that kind of branding, those kind of tools that are in place for us, but they pour back into people. And so the ability for not only maybe yourself or Klaus, who's done very, very well in the industry, it's not just for people that have been proven successes in the industry so far. They will fly you in so you can truly kind of kick the tires, for lack of better words. So you can, walk the hallways, so you can see the infrastructure, so you can see the customer service, so you can see, several different languages happening, in the same room, in the same call center of customer support. It's impressive, to say the least, of what they've been able to accomplish in 10 years. If they were a 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old company, you might be able to understand where they're at. But to be able to do what they've done in just 10 years, the sales, the growth, one of the awards I didn't even touch on because we don't brag too much, but the DSN, Direct Selling News. Jeunesse is a top 20 company around the world, and they've been consistently doing that the last 5 years in a row.
Yeah, all of it was so impressive. They even have a room to display all their awards, and they're having to expand it. So that was all Klaus and I just couldn't take it in fast enough in our short time there. Hey, Patti, another thing that was very important to Klaus and I was that Jeunesse carefully select world-class products to add to their product line, and that whatever they chose would have mass appeal. So can you tell us about Jeunesse's exclusive product line that covers $6 billion categories? What does that look like?
I can, and I kind of want to cheat on this one. Just if it's cool, if I bring up a slide, just so we can show a little bit of visual.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so we can show a little bit of the visual of kind of what we are. It also shows some of our branding and our packaging, but to your point, the Yes Youth Enhancement System, it encompasses everything. In my career, I've sold services, I've sold insurance, and I've sold health and wellness products and anti-aging skincare. And I've been with a company that had just a niche, and started with one product, and built in the kind of the skincare realm, and then eventually started going into health and wellness. I've been in health and wellness companies that have opened up skincare. But being a part of a company right now that's 10 years old, that has done $1 billion in sales, and literally around 10% of that revenue, 100 million or so, is coming from the US Canadian marketplace. The reason that we've been able to accomplish so much globally, as well as here in the North American market, is because I believe we are in these 6 different categories, like you're mentioning. So we bring great products into $6 billion already categories, from makeup, weight management, hair care products, health and wellness, anti-aging skincare, and energy drinks. We have breakthrough products that are exclusive to us, that are designed for us, by our scientific advisory board. And we go out there and we bring these products into the world. And so when I first took a look at Jeunesse, I was intrigued and interested most in the skincare line. Although I am a guy, 37 years of age, I don't know a ton about skincare, but I know that's one of the first things that you see when walking into a major department store or a
Right.
mall or a shopping center. And so it's not just having a skincare product so you can say you have it. We have breakthrough, patented, scientific, clinical trial products that allow you to not only feel the difference, but see a difference. And so the skincare line that we have is phenomenal. Anyone and everyone that I talk to is generally looking at improving something around their face, something around their skin, especially in today's world where we're so on camera so much, or on social media, or on Facebook, Twitter, you name it, Instagram. And so our skincare line is something that really intrigued my attention. But since getting started, I have been blown away by the science and just the results that I have seen from the collagen product Nara. I love it because, I don't know if I have one on my desk, because you can shake it up in water. It doesn't come in a bottle. You can actually take this little stick pack with you, put it in water, and you can drink it wherever it is that you go. And so the results of the customers that we have on our team that are seeing a difference in their hair, their nails, their skin, the elasticity of their skin, the firmness of their skin after drinking this product for a handful of weeks is breakthrough. Our price points around these products are great as well. These are not network marketing retail pricing. All of us, whether you're a customer, preferred, whatever, a customer or a distributor or an affiliate, you have the opportunity of getting these products for the wholesale price points. Talking about instantly ageless. What an incredible product that's demonstratable. If you've ever been in sales or you've never been in sales, you want to have something on your, you want to have the benefit of having products that can feel and look good right away. A product that's demonstratable allows you to not have to be great at marketing or selling. You just have to go out there and say, hey, if I gave you this product, would you try it? Hey, if I gave you this product for a couple of days, would you use it on your skin? Would you ingest it? Would you take it? And so we have so many of those demonstratable products. So I've talked about, a handful of our skincare products, including the collagen. You're drinking from the inside out. You're improving your beauty. You're improving your look. But we also have breakthrough products for stem cell. Revita Blue is a product that I'm learning more about on a daily basis. And the beauty of it is I don't have a huge educational background. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a formulator. Luckily, I don't have to be. We have so much research. We have so much information on our products that you can find online or through our applications and websites that you really just have to go out there and share the video. The beauty of what we do is you get yourself out of the way. You can share a video. You can invite someone to a call like this where they can see it for themselves from the comfort of their phone or from their home. Our Finity product is advanced wellness formula for DNA repair. Our Mind product is a great slogan in saying it's 1 ounce of genius every single time you take it. When I take my Mind product, I can feel a difference within 15 or so minutes, and I just get more focused. I just get more clear. I don't get jittery. I don't get a huge energy burst, but I just feel on track. And so if you're looking for that throughout your life, this is a product that you can take on the go. I love how some of these products are individually packaged. So you can put in your purse, or your briefcase, or your backpack. AM PM, you all is our multivitamin on steroids. I mean, this is a product I take every single evening and every single morning. It's one of the first things I do in the morning, one of the last things I do before I go to bed. And so from those products that I mentioned to the hair care system, to some of the other products like the energy drink Nevo that's coming back, it's going to be actually repackaged here in the next couple weeks. We have breakthrough products. And so it's one of those sayings that we've heard now over and over again here in Jeunesse, but you can kind of get in where you fit in. If you are passionate and excited about skincare and anti-aging like my good friend Kimmy is, you can focus on that vertical. If you're excited about weight management, helping people get fit, get healthy, lose some weight, put on some muscle, we have breakthrough products with our Zen protein line. And so we have products that, again, allow you to be a part of the youth enhancement system. So whether it is beautifying yourself or revitalizing yourself or diminishing some fine lines and wrinkles or, restoring that youthful glow or defending against free radicals right now or, things out there that are hurting our immunity, we have, again, products that can help you really every step of the way. So that's kind of just a quick product overview from my end.
Well, that was great, Patty. So if we have a great product and they're patented or patent pending, not white labeled, it's so important that we're able to take those to town and make proper introductions to open doors and get lots of people turned on to these life transforming products. So what do you want to tell us about the marketing tools and material? Because I think Jeunesse has probably put it out of the park with this and maybe does this better than any company in the industry today.
I will absolutely touch on that, but you brought up something that, I didn't really know what that term meant, white labeled. What does that word mean? I mean, if you're not in marketing or maybe not in, product development of some sort, you generally don't hear that term a lot. And I've been a part of some companies that had kind of me too products. It had a little bit of diversification, but not really. Maybe it was a breakthrough ingredient, maybe it was a breakthrough vertical, but so many other companies had it, or so many other retailers had it, or so many kiosks in the mall had it. I mean, you could find it anywhere. We don't have that challenge here. You can feel very proud. You can feel very confident that you're sharing products that you're not going to find anywhere else. And our price points are realistic. They're realistic to what is actually being sold in the retail marketplace. And so the beauty of what we have as well, to your whole point, is the marketing. Coming to this company where you don't have to have weekly or monthly, fees. In most businesses, like a franchise, which is some of my background as well, you're generally going to have business expenses and fees. And that's natural and that's normal in the business world. But in today's world, where so many things are driven by our smartphones and our iPhones and Androids, Jeunesse has the best of the best. One of the first questions I had when looking at Jeunesse was, what do you have infrastructurally? What do you have for my team to be able to plug into now? What do I not have to go out there and create or recreate the wheel? And so the beauty of it, I mentioned it a little bit ago, we have the ability to translate into 30 different languages. I've never been in a company where I didn't have to go out and create the Spanish selling guide, or the PowerPoints, in Korean or Japanese. We have everything in place. And so our J mobile app, is so well designed. You can see that they put so much money into it because you can run your business truly from your phone. I'm still old school. I love having my MacBook. I love, being able to, jump onto a computer and look at my reports, but actually you don't really have to have a computer. And so if you're in the younger generation, that's all phone driven, phone based or tablet based, how cool is it that you can build a business from your hand? If you have Wi-Fi, if you have internet connection, you can build something of value. And so I'll just wrap it up, on the marketing piece with this. And this is what I became successful with, was getting myself out of the way. When I first started my career in this industry, I could not speak. I was terrified to get on a call like this, especially with someone like yourself, Janet. And so being able to plug into a company like this, where I can get myself out of the way, where I can send a video to someone, 2 clicks on my phone, I can send them a video, I can send them an email, I can send them some marketing materials, I can guide them to the compliant and the realistic websites and research that we have. It's a beautiful thing. I don't have to be that expert all the time. And that's where I think some people miss it in this industry. It doesn't have to be about you. If you can promote, if you can get behind something of great value that's designed for you, that you can easily share with someone and they can share it 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 with someone, it's never going to be about you or your skills or your lack of skills. It comes down to the system that you plug into. And I have never seen a company design better marketing materials than Jeunesse Global.
Yeah, absolutely. And that J mobile app and their Share Jeunesse site, where they've got all of the expert digital material and print material, is all free for our field force. So that's just amazing. Patti, let's move on to a topic that you and I both love and talk about money. Tell us a little bit about the key reason that Jeunesse has been so successful globally with their foundational pay plan, and then we'll talk about what's exciting and new.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, Again, numbers don't lie. Success leaves clues. How many of us have heard that? And so when you go on to DSN or you go on to Business for Home, or when you start looking at the ranks of income earners in the world of networking, Jeunesse has an incredibly high number of $1 million earners.
Right.
And so to get to that level, you obviously have to have hundreds of thousands of customers. And so Jeunesse does have a hybrid compensation plan. It is designed and built for the new person getting started to go out there and make a few $100s just by bringing on customer acquisition, just by sharing great products with people that are buying it one time, if not month after month after month after month. And so they have that for the newest person. They have a balanced plan if you're looking to make a few $1,000s extra a month. And if you're looking to make the huge income, the dream income, they absolutely have that in spades. Their check match program, their cycle, their team commissions, it incentivizes the proper behavior. That's a philosophy and a way that I was taught, since I was 19 years old in this industry, is it incentivizes the proper things that we're supposed to do already. And so the check match program is so brilliant for people, like yourself and Klaus, that have an incredible group of people already. You can go out there and help them earn great income, and you get rewarded for doing that. Now, we already get taken care of like that, but when a company gets out of the way and starts putting more opportunity on the table for you to develop not just the person that you personally brought in, but to help you develop the person that they brought in, and the person that they brought in, and the person that they brought in. And again, it creates a cohesion, it creates a unity, it creates a true inspiration and momentum that really cannot decelerate if you're doing the proper activity. And so to kind of wrap it up, from the hybrid compensation of the binary structure, which builds very quickly, very strong, and very deep. A mentor of mine used to always say, wide for show, depth for dough. This is a company that does not just have, 6, 7, 8, 10 levels of compensation. You get paid to infinity. And so again, the ability to be able to do that, for the brand new person, that's very empowering, and then the travel is incredible. We haven't talked about travel at all on here. So it's not just the 19,000 people that they took on vacation last year. I have never been in a company where the company will actually not just fly you into Orlando for a home office tour, but also you can qualify to earn a free trip, hotel expenses, hotel room, flights, for you and your partner or loved one. We have that around every single conference and convention. How cool is that? If you can't build in a company that allows you and pours that much infrastructure and money into you and investment into you, they're giving you promotion to help you fly your organization into the next conference. That's incredible. I've never heard of that. So it's a world-class company all the way around.
Before we wrap this up, Patti, I have to say that one of the key things that made Klaus and I lean in without question, knowing right time, right place, was the introduction of this affiliate program that so caters to the direction of network marketing today, and this young group of social sellers, and actually lots of old people who can't get around like they used to are getting pretty good on the internet. So let's spend just a minute or two to talk about the simplicity of how someone can be a social seller, be a little detached from the network marketing model, and still make a great income here. Because I believe this is the thing that's going to open all of North America.
Yeah, Jeunesse, to your whole point, and that's, kind of one of the main things that I really saw here before it was launched, was this affiliate program. And I know that the word affiliate is kind of a broad term, but what I really saw around it was, again, the ability to earn huge money on doing customer acquisition. And right. Customers in every business, that is the gold, that is the reward. And so in Jeunesse, an affiliate program could be launched anywhere. But in Jeunesse, it's even more valuable and more important because we do have 30 plus products just in the North American market that we can promote. Probably 60 or 70 products globally that we can promote. When you have that kind of infrastructure, that kind of product catalog that you can market and sell to, you can you can attract a tremendous amount of people. So not just consumers, but also business people. So affiliates can mean anything from someone on their computer, on their phone, sharing links, sharing websites, that you can shop at. But it also means our small business owners, our
Right.
salon owners, med spa, chiropractors, medical field, natural grocers, so many different people can carry this product, and they're not having to learn the networking side of things. They don't have to be qualified in a tree. They don't have to recruit someone to get started to make money. They can do what they do, and that is market products. And they don't have to learn about points and all the kind of the stuff that we generally do as a networker. They get paid on the dollar sold. Can you imagine that? So anywhere from 12 to 25% on the dollar that they market and sell. So on the small end, whether you're an individual person in your living room, just sharing a link, sharing on a website, doing some social media, $1,000 in customer sales, which could be anywhere from 5 to 10 customers, that would earn you an extra $200. You'd be getting paid 20% at the $1,000 benchmark. At the $2,000 benchmark, you're getting 25%. And so again, you can see how quickly it can add up just on customer acquisition. So who do you know that's looking to go out there and improve their health? Who do you know that's looking to go out there and improve their financial situation? Who do you know that's looking for supplemental income right now? Who do you know that could fill their shelves or have a link like ours that can drop ship products anywhere in the world that can share these breakthrough products and you can earn a percentage on? How many salons would you have to market to make a couple $100 to a couple $1,000 extra a month? That is the beauty of our affiliate program and our compensation structure around customer acquisition. And it's just, it gets better and better all the time. So it is an incredible program. And, I think it's our organizations and teams that are really spearheading this. With Tony and Sherry, we have so many great things happening.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. And of course, we've had that in play here in the United States for a couple months, but we're coming after our Canadian friends, aren't we, Patti, next month?
Yes. Canada's going to be, I love building up in that beautiful country, and the affiliate program is going to be really exciting up there as well.
Yeah, I know those people are just going to do great with this. They love quality products. They're willing to spend money on it. They love the network marketing model, and they sure need help to get out of their economic slump. So I can't wait to go give them their lifeline. Patti, last question. If somebody's interested in doing this program, what's Jeunesse's policy about people who are working a job or involved in another network marketing company? Do they have to quit a job? Do they have to resign from another network marketing company in order to participate in Jeunesse's model and make money with us? What's their policy on that?
They really don't. Jeunesse is one of those companies that I believe just understands their value, understands where they really are in the marketplace. And so, again, I've read a lot of different company policy and procedures. I've read a lot of terms and agreements. And, many companies that may not have kind of the infrastructure, the volume, the sales, the success, the achievements that we have had, generally will kind of prevent you from doing other things. And I think in today's world, that just kind of seems crazy, because of the internet, because of what we talked about a little bit. Jeunesse has really set up anyone and everyone to go out there and build this business part-time, spare time, and you can still be a part of another organization. You can be a part of another company that might sell, something completely different. You just want to be smart. We are entrepreneurs. We're 1099 on here, independent distributors. You don't necessarily want to mix your businesses together. That's not something that you would want to do for your other business or your Jeunesse business. That just makes sense. But Jeunesse does not have a policy where you cannot be involved in another direct sales company. The more the merrier here. Again, you would never want to mix those things really. But at the end of the day, they don't have those guidelines or more or less those scarcity-minded philosophies. That's what I look at it as. If a company makes you or has that in their PNP or their policies, that's scarcity driven. And so again, Jeunesse does not have that situation, but I will wrap it up on the part-time, spare time thing, because that's one thing that set me free. When I got started in this industry, I didn't have success my first several years in this industry. I was always part-time, spare time. It was probably my second or third company that actually I looked at and saw and got excited about where I made my first $1 million. And I share that because when I started that business, I was working 60 hours a week in the restaurant world. You know, I was putting maybe 5 to 10 hours a week into my business at that time. But if you do it properly, you know, if you build with the Jeunesse systems that we have in place, the tools that we have in place, the infrastructure, the apps, you hear me talking a lot about that. The foundation is built for us. That's very important when making a decision. You want to be in a stable company that's debt free, that's cash rich, that has already proven themselves globally. Now it's time to build this North American marketplace, and we have the systems to do it. You know, and so I know we do this call every single Wednesday, you know, same time, same place, as well as a 30-minute training on Saturday mornings. You know, the masters in this industry have created very simple systems that allow the average person that might be working a job or two, that might be going to school, that might be raising a family, that might be running a business, to go out there and carve off 3 to 5 hours a week. You know, if you have 3 to 5 hours a week and you share it and use that time wisely, sharing the information, taking people from not knowing to knowing about our industry and our products, you will build a tremendous customer base and you will build something of tremendous value. And so, yes, this business is open for all, especially the part-time, spare time person that's working a job and also building something else. We have it really for everyone.
Yeah, those are all great insights shared, Patty, and we could just listen to you all night, but I'm sorry to say we're out of time. But I do want to thank you for being such an inspirational and informative guest for us tonight. You did a great job of laying out the vision of this company and sharing the key components that make this opportunity really something that every serious business builder would want to run with.
Well, thank you, Janet, again for having me on here. I'm so excited to be working with you. It's really fun and exciting to see what your team is doing and what you're creating here. It's exciting to see what Klaus is doing. And, you know, again, I mean, as we jump off here tonight, just congratulations on everything that you're achieving. It's exciting to see you absolutely run and grow and just help people build this business.
Well, we're loving it, Patty, and we thank you so much for being so significant in our success mix. Thank you. To our guests tonight, there couldn't be a better time to say yes to Jeunesse and start down the path with us to have some fun and create a rewarding career that can provide you with improved beauty and health and wealth created right from home. So time is money. Please don't waste another minute. Get back to the person who invited you here. And as Patty said, get in where you fit in. That's Sherry McKnight's saying. With this new affiliate program, Jeunesse is now a something for everyone opportunity. I'm looking forward to meeting many of you in person once the world returns to normal, and you can join us at Jeunesse events in exotic destinations all over the world. That's all for now. Good night and God bless you.